Hello, so I'm here for my first triple NPH draft and opened up a pretty big bomb. It's not the best card in terms of constructed playability, but I mean, 7 mana for a 6/6 flyer, that's pretty good. Lifelink just makes it almost impossible to race. And I do think that Infect did get worse, though we'll see how much more worse. Because it makes the Phyrexian mana cards that much more playable. But yeah, actually, I've taken into consideration that this triple Phyrexia format is going to be a lot faster because things just cost a lot less. Like Active Aggression is one of the better cards, but I really think Chance of the Draws is just one of those cards that'll win you the game flat out. So I'll be picking it up. The other cards that were of note were Volt Charge, Apostle's Blessing, nothing too crazy. Here there's a Grim Affliction, which I'm probably going to take. Other than that, Blinding Soul Eater is pretty good, but I mean we're in black, and there's a perfectly first pick playable card here, so I'm down with picking that. There's also an Apostle's Blessing, which is always great, and a Porcelain Legionnaire, which is good too. So I think overall New Phyrexia is a pretty strong format in terms of the card depth. So yeah, there are fewer little cards, is what I mean. Here there's another Volt Charge, another Grim Affliction, and Parasitic Implant. RX Survivors I like, but I think I'd like it in the block draft because right now it just seems too slow. I like Mortis Dogs a lot. Here I think I could take a Volt Charge, but I'd rather stay in black. Seems like the black is really strong here. Parasitic Implant is good though. Um, is it better than Grim Affliction? I don't think so, because it's just instant and cheaper. And here there's like nothing for black. There's Thundering Tanadon, Mutagenic Growth, Leeching Bite. We have one creature so far. I think Leeching Bite is really good, but so is Mutagenic Growth. Feel like I could take creatures. I think creatures are going to be a lot easier to come by because of the Phyrexian mana. And I don't know which one is better out of these two. We could take Gremlin Mine, but we could. But I feel like a Mutagenic Growth or even a Leeching Bite would be stronger anyway. I think I'm gonna get a Mutagenic Growth. I feel like a Leeching Bite is more likely to table, as I see another Mutagenic Growth here. Here I could take a Tanadon, but I actually think a Vital Splicer is better. It's essentially a 3/3 regenerator for 4 mana that has a 1/1 attached to it. I think it's really strong, and it could come up the board. And we did see another Maul Splicer before, and I wouldn't mind taking it here. Artillery doesn't seem that bad, but I think there's less cards to sacrifice than in the triple block format. I think the triple block format cards vary wildly here. Like I think Artillerize is much better in the triple format than in this format. So it's good to pick up another creature here. I mean, to pick up a creature here. I could take a Reaper of Shield Dread, who's not bad, but I kind of want... I don't know, actually. I think I might end up taking it. I don't want our curve to be too high, but Hovermere is just so low impact. That'd just make my deck so much more weaker if I take it. And Reaper's pretty good both on defense and offense, so I actually don't mind picking him up here. We have a Sensor Splicer, Artillerize, I don't think so. Conversion Chamber seems good, but I think I'm going to pick up this Trespassing Soul Eater. I think it's better than Immolating Soul Eater. I'm not sure. Yeah, the 1 toughness makes it weaker in my opinion. Here we do get a Leeching Bite, which is good. Um, so yeah, like Leeching Bite can deal with an Immolating Soul Eater easy. Also Blighted Agent, which is hands down one of the best infect creatures, just because it's 2 mana unblockable. I like Mortis Dogs, but I like Apostle's Blessing a little better, which we get again. So maybe Mortis Dogs would have been better there. Though I wouldn't mind getting 2 Apostle's Blessing. We could take an Ichor Explosion here, but that just seems really slow. So I'll take a Glycerin Elf. I wouldn't mind that. Insatiable Soul Eater, I think it's pretty garbage. Like, I don't think it's good at all. Take a nice land here. Furnace Camp. Yeah. No. Yeah, the reason I don't like the Insatiable Soul Eater is because it's a 5/1. It's super vulnerable. Like, though it's not as weak in this format as it is in the triple block format, in the block draft format, because in the block draft format there's so many more mirrors going around, so they become disposable after a while, and to trade a mirror for 5/1, it's pretty bad. I mean, it does get in for damage, but I've always been a control-ish kind of guy, so like damage wouldn't do so well to me. Yeah, there's a Blade Splicer, which is really good, but I'd rather just pick up. Actually, at this point, I think I want a Parasitic Implant just to deal with bigger guys, and I might end up playing these elves if I get a Grim Affliction back or something, because the Proliferate might actually be pretty important here. Slag Fiend doesn't do much. There's a Brutalizer Exarch, which seems pretty good, but I think a Glissus Scorn would be better. The Exarch is pretty good, but I think I like it in triple format better, just because there's less non-creature artifacts that need to be destroyed in this triple format than in the other one. Also, Blind Zealot is pretty bad in the triple format because so many people are playing these Phyrexian mana creatures that really need something. So that really need. They're playing these Phyrexian mana creatures that are artifacts, so they could easily block the Blind Zealot. There's a Caressa Phyrexia here, which seems pretty good. It seems really good. I don't know. I think I want it. I think I'm gonna take it. I mean, there's solid cards here. Black just has so much. Seems to have like infinite removal. This is a tough one. I just love card advantage, so I think I'm gonna pick it up. Maybe no. Grim Affliction. I'd rather get the Caress. You never know. If we pick up some more infect creatures, I wouldn't mind playing more than one Glistener Elf. We could just go crazy with the infect. Here I think I'll take. I don't want to take another Grey Ogre for no reason. Dementia Vat sucks. Viral Drake is really good. Could pick up Viral Drake and try to splash with a Mycosynth Wellspring. But for that, we could splash a Spire Monitor, which would be better. But I think Leeching Bite is a safer pick and the better pick too. There's another Glissus Scorn. There's a Slash Panther, but I think I'll pick up the Glissus Scorn. One thing that I noticed that I do, just in general, is pick up way too many spells. Like right now, I'm picking up way too many spells. I have 6 creatures and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. that want me to have creatures, so it just doesn't work out. But here I'm going to take mutagenic growth. Deathwood Cobra is a solid card. He's like exactly the type of card I would want right now. I don't want another Leeching Bite. Maybe I was overvaluing Leeching Bites. But I think I'll take a Dementia Bat over Trespassing. My 5 seems pretty packed. I think I'll take a Trespassing. There's Mortis Dogs, which I'm happy to take. Would take Glistener Elf, but I'd rather take Mortis Dogs actually. Mortis Dogs just seems great with like a Mutagenic Growth or a Leeching Bite snapped onto it. Like I think this is a really good card just because it ends games quick. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not very happy with this deck right now. There's too many tricks and not enough anything else. I think Deathwood Cobra is pretty good, especially as an early drop too. This Scorn, I don't mind taking at all. Trespassing Soul Eater is a very meh card. There's another Glistener Elf. I'd rather take a Pestilent Soul Eater though. I like the versatility. I might not even play the first one. I don't know. I feel like, well, in this format I don't think it's bad to mix. Just because there's like not much to do. There's Mortis Dogs, which is good. Chain Throat Seeker. Huh. I wonder how good that is. That is one of the bigger cards that are around. Dementia Bat. I'm actually gonna hate a Blighted Agent. Actually, I shouldn't have. I should have hated a Shriek Raptor. Because a Blighted Agent we could deal with. But that's what happens. Yeah, so maybe taking a Spire Monitor or even a Viral Drake might have been better instead of this Leeching Bite because we opened a bunch of other ones. There's another Chancellor, but he's not good. He's just fat. There's a Rage Extractor. I think I'm gonna... Well, normally Rage Extractor would be awesome, but we barely have Phyrexian mana costs. We have 2 Mutagenic Growth, which is only 1 damage, and then 2 Apostle's Blessing, which are only 2 damage each, so not great. I think I'm gonna take a Necropouncer. I think it's better than a Geth's Verdict, because a Geth's Verdict is double black, and its Edict effects aren't as strong and limited than they are in limited formats, just because creatures are low impact. Here there's not much for us. The one good thing about this though is that since we don't have that many Phyrexian mana cost cards, we're gonna be at a higher life total. And here, I actually think this is better than Deathwood Cobra. So yeah, I actually will pick this. Other than that, I would have picked Deathwood Cobra, but this is essentially the same thing. So yeah. Isolation Cell is not great. Neither is... I would like Pristine Talisman, but I'd rather... I really want creatures right now. And these 2/2 for 2s are not terrible. There's a Mycosynth Fiend. If I had a Mycosynth Wellspring, I'd pick up a Mind Culling right away. I really love that card. It just seems awesome. I'm not a big fan of Gitaxian Probe in Limited. I feel like there's less to know. I think here... I actually think a Maul Splicer might be better. Do I want another 7 mana card? I think so. Yeah, I think I do. Torpor Orb is not great. We don't have as many infect guys, so or else I would have picked the Mycosynthene. And of course, there's another Maul Splicer, but there is a late Grim Affliction, so that's always welcome. Phyrexian Unlife isn't good. Rosted Hystrix. I love the art, but I don't want. We have good 5-drops. I'm actually gonna pick up Immolating Soul Eater just in case. Betrayers, if we're reading Betrayers, I wouldn't mind. What did I pick? But more not that good. What did I pick? Oh, I did pick it. I guess I'll pick another Maul Splicer. Now I wouldn't mind a Pristine Talisman. Here, I think I'm gonna pick up another Leeching Bite, and hopefully it'll be good. I wouldn't mind a Post-Mortem Lunge if we had different splicers, because they're strong with the splicers. Wow, really? No, I don't want another one. I'm actually just gonna pick up a Hovermere just in case. There's Deathwood Cobra, which isn't bad. I think it's better than Betrayers. So I think I rounded things out well with this with the 2-drops. Here, I don't know, I'll just take Uncommon. There's really nothing to take there. And I will take a Torpor Orb, because why not? So there we have a bunch of tricks, but we do have 18 creatures. But we also have like a million picks showing. So we'll take out like all the creatures, essentially. I don't even know. Our curve goes all over the place, really. So it's kind of awkward. I think this might have been a bad pick. Yeah, I don't know. Ruthless Invasion seems actually really bad against us because we barely have artifact creatures. Though I think that might be a good thing, because cards like Victorious Force or Slash Destruction and Glister Scorn and stuff like that just are a bit weaker. So hopefully we'll do good here. We'll do well. So definitely want these 3 Grim Afflictions, which are good. Parasitic Implant, Mortis Dogs, yes. So I want all my black cards. Then definitely want the 2-drops, and I want the Leeching Bites plus a Glister Scorn. Take out 1 Leeching Bite. I do want the Necropouncer, the Vital Splicer, Mutagenic Growth. I'm happy playing 2. Wow, we have 9 creatures. Okay. Take out 1 of each trick. Play Maul Splicer, a Trespassing Soul Eater. Should we play Pestilent Soul Eater? Okay. Play 1 of these Soul Eaters. Could actually take out 1 of these. Put an Apostle's Blessing. If we had an equipment, I wouldn't mind playing Hovermere, but I don't like him. Want to play 17 lands for sure. So I think a Trespassing Soul Eater would be fine. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 tricks, 13 creatures plus Necropouncer. Oh well. Yeah, maybe we could play Hovermere. Nah, I think he's gonna be left in the sideboard. This seems a bit loose, but I think it's gonna be good. Hopefully. Hopefully these Grim Afflictions will be good. When I played in the pre-release, I also had 2 Grim Afflictions, and they just weren't that great. But hopefully they will be here. I think this is gonna be fine. Relic color. I think I might have to take out a Reaper for Pestilent later on. I'll see how he plays, but I think he should be good. Though he is like my only infect guy. So I think I could switch out a Pestilent Soul Eater for maybe no. Well, we'll see how he plays. We'll see how he plays. Definitely want. Why would I want that? Definitely need. I think I'm gonna go 10, 7, because we only need 1 forest. And I'll take out 1 of each to play 1 of the new ones. Could even splash. Maybe I should have taken those full charges. But yeah, this is the deck so far. I really don't feel that great about it, but hopefully it'll be good.